Maintenance is one thing that keeps any mechanical equipment or machinery going. Whether it is a small machine or a large structure, efficient maintenance can help with prolonged life and favorable outcome. On a ship, maintenance is one thing that keeps machinery up to date and is smooth running condition. In this video, join machinery and technology to learn how to perform maintenance on a ship. Effective maintenance planning is essential and important in any organization that is responsible for procuring and managing complex assets. In the marine shipping industry, maintenance planning is very significant due to its complexity and the obligations on shipping organizations to comply with certain regulations and requirements. Moreover, improper planning can reduce the ship's availability, which may in turn be reflected in the revenue of the company. Another issue that requires attention in this field is the cost of maintenance, since improper or inadequate planning could result in breakdowns that could increase the cost of maintenance. In order to keep the ship operating at the lowest possible operation cost and for safety and efficiency, ship maintenance is a must, due to many factors. Moreover, ship maintenance planning and its cost are significant issues. Therefore, it is very important to identify the factors that affect maintenance planning and that lead to the optimization of such planning, because this can produce great savings for the mercantile industry. Ship maintenance is normally considered in the early stages of ship design. The designers and the owner review the plans for preventive maintenance with the Classification Society to confirm that the plans are acceptable in accordance with the Classification Society's requirements for surveys after construction. Every component in the ship is scheduled to be maintained individually within the maintenance scheduling plan to maximize the ship's availability. The ship can be available if all its major components are operational, such as propulsion, power, air conditioning, and cargo machines. If any one of the major components is not operational, the ship will be classified as unavailable, and maintenance will be required. In the marine industry, ship maintenance and ship repair can be completed in two different ways. First, they can be undertaken in the ship repair yard when the ship is due for dry docking to survey the underwater parts and when it is due for its classification survey. Second, maintenance can be conducted during the ship's day-to-day operations. Ship maintenance has unique features in terms of maintenance scheduling. The maintenance can be conducted in different locations, such as in the shipyard when the ship must be dry docked and major overhaul is needed, at anchorage, and in the harbor when medium maintenance is needed. In addition, different types and sizes of ships may require the use of different shipyards. Ship maintenance varies since it can involve many different aspects of the ship, including engine machinery, deck machinery, the ship's body, and electrical items. Ship construction is a significant factor, and it has a key role in influencing future maintenance planning and costs. Therefore, this factor must be studied in depth to assess its importance. For example, the hull of a ship made of high-tensile steel has the advantage of lightweight and thickness, but it has the disadvantage of rusting very quickly, which means maintenance will be required. Therefore, body panels must be replaced more frequently, resulting in higher costs. Another example is the epoxy coating for cargo tanks and ballast tanks. If this coating is applied, it can result in long-lasting benefits because it protects the surface of the vessel from early corrosion. In addition, choosing high-quality, manufactured equipment will reduce the risk of future equipment failures. Therefore, consideration is required for maintenance planning from the construction stage to avoid any difficulties in planning maintenance for future failures. Ship maintenance, like maintenance in other industries, typically employs two types of policies, i.e., breakdown maintenance and preventive maintenance. Breakdown maintenance policies are usually conducted without any preventive maintenance, except for essential lubrication and making minor adjustments. Preventive maintenance involves maintenance to reduce the number of breakdowns, and it can be time-based or condition-based maintenance. Originally, the determination of the maintenance that was to be conducted was based on operating experience and manufacturer's recommendations. Generally, the maintenance work on any machine on the ship consists of the following four tasks. 1. Inspection, a visual examination to identify the state of the machinery. 2. Minor overhaul, involves some stripping down of machinery. 3. Major overhaul, involves a full strip down of machinery items. 4. Survey, usually is done in conjunction with a major overhaul and involves an examination of the machinery. As discussed earlier, ship maintenance can be carried out in the ship repair yard for major routine ship maintenance, which requires a dockyard to maintain the underwater part of the vessel. Ships are usually scheduled to go to the shipyard every 2.5 years for an intermediate classification survey and every 5 years for a major classification survey. At these times, an overhaul of most of the ship's machinery takes place to maintain the ship and restore it to its original condition. In the shipyard, typically 75% of the work involves routine ship maintenance, and the remaining 25% is for damage repair and ship conversion. Ship repair work can be categorized in an increasing order of scale and cost. Voyage repairs, minor and continuous repairs, routine docking, underwater work, major repairs, typically steel, damage repairs, usually steel, refit and conversion. Endless running times to meet the ever-increasing demands for power means that engine availability is a critical requirement. However, there are times when things don't always go to plan, and even the best maintained engines can break down, and it is always at the most inconvenient time. In a ship's engine room, where the maximum machines are located, engineers and crew carry out the maintenance for safe and efficient operation. Each machine on board a ship requires maintenance, which has to be carried out at regular intervals of time. Types of maintenance procedures. 1. Preventive or scheduled maintenance system. It is famously known as a PMS or planned maintenance system. In this type of system, the maintenance is carried out as per the running hours, like 4,000 HRs. 8,000 HRs, etc., or by the calendar intervals like 6 monthly, yearly, etc., of the machinery. The maintenance is carried out irrespective of the condition of the machinery. The parts have to be replaced if it is written in the schedule, even if they can be still used. 2. Corrective or breakdown maintenance. In this system, the maintenance is carried out when the machinery breaks down. This is the reason it is known as the breakdown maintenance. This is not a suitable and good method, as situations may occur wherein the machinery is required in emergency. The only advantage of this system is that the working of machinery parts is used to its full life or until it breaks. This system might get costly, as during breakdown several other parts may also get damaged. 3. Condition maintenance system. In this system, the machinery parts are checked regularly, with the help of sensors, etc. The condition of the machinery is accessed regularly, and the maintenance is done accordingly. This system requires experience and knowledge, as wrong interpretation may damage the machinery and lead to costly repairs, which may not be acceptable by the company.